Who's going to give back the young and beautiful lives that have been devastated and destroyed by the phony Russia pollution witch hunt? They journeyed down to Washington, D.C., with stars in their eyes and wanting to help our nation. They went back home in tatters.
Señor Presidente, 1,500 niños están desaparecidos.
1,500 children are missing. This is a human rights violation. Where is the outrage from evangelicals? I thought they believed in the sanctity of life. Where is the president who is entirely to blame for this? Where is the dignity of the United States? Where are the children?
MS-13 is coming to murder you. Remember, kids.
A terrified populace is an easily manipulated populace. Fox News wants you to keep cowering under that bed while we plutocrats pick your pockets.
I can lose 1,500 children because of a policy I personally introduced. Say, who cares? They're not innocent. Discover many are being kidnapped by human traffickers. Lie and blame the Democrats. Take the day off to play golf and still not lose a single evangelical vote. Make America great again. MAGA.
This nation was built on slavery, forced separation of families, genocide, theft of property, unjust detentions, denial of human rights, and the list goes on. ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, is just continuing the long U.S. traditions of hypocrisy and failing to live up to the ideals it espouses.
Just called ICE to report suspected human trafficking of children at the border and was told the Department of Human Services is the only agency authorized to take custody. I was told federal officials are responsible for placing children in sponsor homes for their safety. Then they said they aren't legally responsible for them afterward. When I asked if ICE's policy authorized this, the rep hung up on me.
My son was crying as I put him in the seat. I did not even have a chance to try to comfort my son, because the officer slammed the door shut as soon as he was in his seat. I was crying, too. I cry even now when I think about that moment when the border officers took my son away.
Hostage-taking is an instrument of terror. Capturing family members, especially children, is a tried and true instrument of totalitarian terror. Putin does it all the time. Taking children from their parents is a form of state terror. Capturing family members, especially children, is a tried and true instrument of totalitarian regimes.
Put pressure on the Democrats to end the horrible law that separates children from their parents once they cross the border into the U.S. Must continue building the wall. Democrats are protecting MS-13 thugs.
It is not a law. It is not the Democrats, but the Trump administration that implemented the inhumane separation of immigrant children. Don't be gaslighted by the Trumpian lies. He could end this tomorrow if he wanted.
Victoria, the party who brought us pedophile for Senate race, pussy-grabbing pot is now present us with human trafficking of immigrant kids seeking asylum.
Hey, religious right, you can't be pro-life and accept what's happening.
The people who told you the 4 deaths in Benghazi were the biggest scandal in history are now totally cool with the US government losing 1,500 children, with an unknown number ending up in the hands of predators and human traffickers.
Why isn't the Pizzagate crowd asking where are the children?
Why under Trump's watch are so many missing? Are they being exploited right as we speak? We as a society have abrogated our moral authority if we don't ask.
A yellow bracelet is used to identify parents who are arrested with their children and prosecuted in Operation Streamline. A yellow star was used to segregate Jews, to watch and control their movements, and to prepare for deportation.
I ask you, America, how far will we let this go?
I swore never to be silent whenever human beings endure suffering and humiliation. We must take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. Eli Weasel.